What's going on, MSFers? Doolum here, and today we've got Cosmic Crucible week number 5, round number 2, going against Bloody. Room number 1, he's got Odin, Kahori, Omega Sentinel, Medusa, and Ms. Marvel Classic. Very fascinating. Striker on Kahori, Striker on Omega Sentinel for the pings as well. Room number 2, we've got Phoenix Force plus Annihilators. Room number 3, we got Quasar plus Illuminati. Quasar does not have a charge mechanic, so I don't understand this pairing other than just Quasar assists a bunch because it's the Legends room. That's the only thing I can think about. Room number 4, we've got Emma, Madeline, Sebastian Shaw, SK, and BK. Room number 5, we've got Accursed Azazel dropping Mordo. And then room number 6, we got Scroll with Night Stalkers. So let's get right into it. Room number 1, we're going to be doing Accursed. We're going to be dropping Juggernaut as well because he doesn't do anything in this fight, actually. So we got big ol' Accursed. We got Azazel coming in here as well. Azazel's going to do a good rewind on most everybody, except for obviously Odin, because he can't be rewound. So that's going to help us out a good amount here. What's also going to happen here is we're going to be able to kill Omega Sentinel and Kahori pretty quickly since they're strikers. Odin is not a striker, but Accursed absolutely deletes Odin here. So should be fine. Should be. Famous last words, right? It is going to be interesting to see who Azazel rewinds as well. Be very interesting. Hopefully he rewinds everybody and doesn't just hit Odin over and over and over again, because that would be pretty sucky. But it would be nice if we can get a good rewind on most everybody so we can not worry about any turns. All right, so no taunt there, obviously. I kind of want to go and make sure Kahori doesn't go, but she's slow, and I can ability block her. So let's make sure Omega Sentinel doesn't ult here. Make sure we get a rewind there. And then let's see. Okay, Kahori did get hit. Awesome. Everybody got hit too. Absolutely amazing. Okay, good. Everybody got hit there. So everybody got rewound. We're going to get a heal here, obviously, but we don't get the... we don't have to worry about the charges. So that doesn't matter at all. Now I'm just going to start working on Odin here. I did make Satana a healer as well for this room because I didn't want her... dealing with the issue of dying immediately as a striker. So... all right, we're going to do the special here just to do some damage on Kahori. Kahori's going to get hit real hard here. And then we're going to do the big boy ultimate, and this is going to do a lot of damage. So very, very nice. Yes! And this should be the end here. Cool! Look at that. That was great. And they fall over and have a heart attack. Absolutely amazing. That worked great. All right, let's keep it moving. That worked perfectly. Odin getting deleted by some Accursed is pretty nice. I love that. All right, let's see. Let's see. Room number 2, we're going to do a Mortal with Rachel because we always know how well that works. All right, let's do a Mortal here. Mortal X-Men, Storm, Jean, Polaris, Cable, Rachel. No Beast, obviously. We do need Cable for the extra rewinds here. So yeah, let's see how this ends up going. 1 diamond, Gear Tier 20, Omega Red, Phoenix Force. Should be pretty interesting. We do have to stun Gore here as well because Gore will take off charges. And let's go. You know the best thing about Room 2? I couldn't even tell you what Room 2 does. I'm assuming it has something to do with bleeds because I think the room's called Blood something. Blood transmission, blood transfusion, something like that. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's so yeah, it doesn't matter at all. All right, let's stun Gore here because he will take the charges off of Storm, and we don't want that, obviously. Let's start targeting on Omega Red here because we want him the lowest possible. Because him doing damage to me is not great, believe it or not. So what we're going to do here is I will... which does more damage? 500% piercing? Oh, that does way more. All right, let's just do the spread here, even though it's not going to spread the stun. That's fine, though. Just more damage. Good by me. Let's get the... I don't want to get the clumps, so let's get the special here and do more damage to Omega Red. Get an assist, hopefully, as well. Awesome. Get a big fat rewind here on him. Coolio. And then, I don't think this will kill anyone. All right, let's see. Nope, it didn't. Well, it killed What's-His-Nuts, actually, which was kind of surprising. I'm going to basic here and not ult, because the ult would be a permanent kill, but I don't think it actually would have killed. I'm going to special here. That's fine. Maybe less fine. Update. Much less fine. Let's get the clumpy dumpy. That's not good. Well, we're going to have to come back and hit this again, I'm assuming. Oh, we can get an ability block here, so this is kind of nice. All right, ability block. Haha! No ult for you. Oh, no, there is an ult for her, though. Bye. Yeah, I'm out. All right. Oh, he almost bled out, too! No! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, well, I'll come in and clean it up with, like, New Warriors or something. That'll probably cost me the Crucible, but that's okay. He lived with just a smidge of health. That's what I get for not taking more Immortals to Gear Tier 20. Maybe I should. I probably won't, but maybe I should. All right, room number 3. We're going to do some Sinister 6. We're going to do Vulture, Green Goblin. We're going to do Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man. We do need Old Man Logan, and then I'll do Kraven, I guess. So let's do Old Man Logan here, and we'll put him, because he's going to take the charges off, obviously. So he's not going to let Shuri spawn with charges. Then I'll be able to steal the speed up from them, and then I will go zoomy, 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 zoom, 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 which will be pretty great. So let's see what ends up happening here. Go. All right, let's see what happens here. Should have basic, then you'd have to Phoenix timeout. Yeah, I don't really care to Phoenix timeout. I'd rather drop a fight than Phoenix timeout. I'd rather drop a fight than do that. It's just too time consuming. All right, so there goes the speed up, just like I said. Does this flip immunity? Nope, but let's just get damage, I guess. I'll special anyway. People go invisible when I special with Spider-Man, which I'm not sure why, but it's a thing, so that's pretty funny. We're also going to get double the assists, potentially. So this is pretty interesting. Let's get an ult here on Quasar. Awesome. Getting some big damage. We're going to target Quasar all out here because I do want him taking the most amount of damage. Let's get the... Can I get a slow on Quasar or no? I can't because of Hank. That's right. Oh, yeah, no assist. Well, Shuri doesn't have the charges, so I do get assists. Yeah, I get assists when Shuri doesn't have charges. Is Quasar a controller, or is he's a blaster, isn't he? So I got to special him here so he doesn't do anything stupid. Yeah, I get assists because what's-his-face is not there. And then I spread the speed up to Old Man Logan as well. I definitely planned that. No, I didn't. I didn't plan that. All right, let's just ult. So I spread the speed up to Old Man Logan, which I absolutely did not plan to do and completely forgot that that's a mechanic of this room. But it looks like it's actually helping me because I got Old Man Logan to go before them. So that's pretty nifty and gnarly. So they should all just kind of bleed out now, which would be nice. Hank's going to take a turn. He didn't bleed out, unfortunately. He's going to target Vulture, which is fine. Vulture is pretty tanky. Hank Pym's going to be a large fella for a while now. Let's see who this guy tries to stun. Good, stun the one with immunity, you idiot. Nice job, buddy. Good job. All right, let's ult and kill Quasar now because he's going to be the only person that can really do anything to me here. I think we're going to get a stun on him anyway. Or we're just going to get a big fat hit with this. Nice! I tickled him! All right. Oh, we have offense down. Right. That's unfortunate. Well, we still get the assist, so that's cool. All right, let's get the stun here. So he is pretty much nullified, and then we'll get an ult. Hopefully this kills both. Nope, it's going to kill neither. All right, we're tickling today. All right, cool, we're good. Now we can just basic with Vulture, and the negative effects give me more damage. Good, that worked out great. All right, yeah, that worked out perfect. They did absolutely nothing there. So I absolutely planned Old Man Logan next to Green Goblin Classic, by the way. No, I didn't, but I spread the speed up to him, so he went before them, which is pretty great. If I had Old Man Logan as a striker, I actually might have gotten to kill Hank before he took a turn, so that would have been kind of cool. All right, this one, I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to try it because why not? Vigilante. I'm kind of curious if this will work or not. All right, so yeah, we're going to do full Vigilante here. We're going to move you over yonder, and go. I think the Emma messes with this, honestly. But I can't say that I wanted to find another counter to this. So I think this should work. because I'm still pretty fast. The only person that's kind of fast on their team is Shadow King. So he's going to go, but he's just going to hit Daredevil Modern. And then I have immunity for this, so I don't really care, right? Yeah, exactly. I have immunity, so it didn't matter. Emma goes, also don't matter. I have immunity still. He goes, he's just going to hit Daredevil, also don't care. Yeah, I just don't care. They just take a bunch of turns and it doesn't do anything. Cool. This is great. This is awesome. Hey, now I get to go. Bye-bye, Safeguard. Yeah, I didn't take the charges off of Black Knight, which is a little unfortunate. But the good news is Hitmonkey can stun him now, so I won't care. All right, cool. Bye. And Madeline just died. He's dead. Wow, this went great. All right, special here. Try to kill her. Man, this was a delete button. Oh, my Lord. That worked out absolutely amazing. Cool, cool, cool. So that worked out great. Bye-bye. Even the Emma there didn't do anything. So that's pretty cool. All right, Vigilante shreds that. That's good to know. Let's get in the next room. Room number 5. What I have planned for this? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I had lots of things planned for this. Hey, you ready for this? This is going to be great. I'm going so overkill on this, it's not even funny. And guess what? We're still using we're going to use the bobblehead as well on this. So we're going to do the clump and dump here. That's what this is. That's the PG version of this this fight here, called the clump and dump. Who's ready, everybody? I'm going to do Strike or Raider here. I'm going to do Who Cares there. And yeah, this is the clump and dump here. All right. This should be great. They're all going to be clumped up, and then they're all going to get dumped on. I'm also stopping the turn meter for Azazel here, so he's not going to be going before Professor X. So yeah, I am going to pretty much clump everybody and dump everybody as well. So let's do the ult here. Big damage. Awesome. All right, we get the assist as well. We're going to get the ult here, so it clumps everybody together. Cool. We're on YouTube. We can't say that, T-Dub. Can't say that, T-Dub. We're on YouTube, buddy. No, no, no. He's talking about the real name for the clump and dump. He's talking about the real name. All right, let's make sure Satana dies here if we can. That'd be pretty cool. Doesn't look like she's going to. Helverine fell over and died, so that's pretty awesome. So he got assisted by Satana, so that's great. All right. Let's take off all these dodges with the assists and such. All right, cool. I think Azazel's going to go now, which is fine. Or Hood goes. All right. Azazel just kicked his own friend in the face. He's going to ult as well and actually give me turn meter as well as take that ability block off of Professor X, which is pretty nice. As long as he doesn't kill Professor X, right? All right, so there's the ability block gone. I am going to ult here, give me more turn meter because Hood's dead, so I get the turn meter now, which is fun. Awesome. And then I'll special here. Cool. Striker attack, almost dead. No, Satana barely lived. How dare you? All right, well, we'll get the damage here, and this should be the end here. All right, we're good. Bye-bye. Cool. That worked out decently well. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. That could have been better, but that's okay. That was a pretty big accursed, so it is what it is. All right, room number 6 should be pretty straightforward as well. It's called the Disrobe and Probe. I love it, Portland RoboCop. That's what we're calling it now on YouTube. The Disrobe and Probe. All right, so we're going to do literally the top of my roster here is just Night Stalkers, and then I need you and you. All right, so we got Night Stalkers, BTS here. I'm going to move Big Time Spider-Man to here. What's going to happen is Big Time Spider-Man goes first here. I am going to use Raider on him just for the hell of it, and he's going to take off the taunt from Man-Thing, and then I'm going to get to go Zoom, and then I'm going to rewind there Agatha, Blade, and Oath, and then I pretty much do whatever I want from there. So it doesn't really matter all that much. It was a pretty straightforward fight. Even with the positive effects that Big Time Spider-Man spawns with, we still go before Super Scroll as well, as you see. So we get the ult here, take off that taunt. Amazing. We get Raider crits everywhere as well, just for more damage. And then we don't care that Big Time Spider-Man gets a rewound, so we go there. And now we're going to hit Oath here. We're going to get a big hit on Oath. Awesome. Striker attack should probably end up killing her as well. Which is great, almost actually. And then I'm going to make sure Blade dies. All right, so Blade gets hit by the assist as well as the exposed mechanic as well. Cool. Everybody is living with 1 health, and I'm super excited for Agatha to absolutely tickle everybody, and then their entire team comes back and shreds me. This is going to be great. Oh, we're fine. Everybody died. All right. We just got to make sure Super Scroll dies now. I don't think he's gear tier 20, so I don't think it matters all that much. Also, how did Man-Thing go before my Man-Thing when I had a 5% turn meter boost on them? Because I have Oath on offense. Hi, did you just see Big Time Spider-Man there just delete Super Scroll? Well, okie dokie then. Wow. Oh, Sus rewound him. Right, true, true, true. All right, let's basic here because this is a double hitter and then a triple hitter with the assist. And the quad hitter with the ISO attack. All right, cool. That's right. Yeah, Sus rewound him. True, true, true. Listen, don't come at me with that logic, Kevin. All right, that worked out great. All right, now we just got to clean up room number 2, which was an unfortunate loss, but that's okay. So let's see what we got to do here. We just got to go kind of quick. What do we want to do here? Are we going to do New Warriors? Yeah, we're going to do New Warriors because it's safe. All right, let's do New Warriors because it's safe. Let's do it. Full New Warriors and go. We're doing New Warriors because it's safe. It's fine. Duel, I'm a longtime fan of BTS. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. He has been revitalized. He was great when like Black Knight came out and he actually did some things, but now he's even better with the stat rework. It's pretty great. All right, this should kill, honestly. Yep. All right, cool. Worked out great. Dropped 1 fight, but let's see what ends up happening. People have been struggling with my defense some places sometimes, or they'll just end up one-shotting it because that happens. He does have Mephisto and Professor X on offense, so let's see how he did. I did pretty good efficiency. He has to one-shot everything, and he didn't! We're 2-0, baby! Woohoo! All right, room number 1, he did full Fantastic Four, lost some efficiency there. Room number 2, Starjammer's Mirror. I don't know what has been happening with the Starjammer's Mirror, but people just forgot how to do it and just don't do it correctly, and it's absolutely fascinating. Then he came in with Cabal, Mephisto, New Emma, and still struggled. Room number 3, absolutely squeaked by with Immortal X-Men. I threw Nick Fury in here as well, and he's between, I think, Kahori and Quasar, so that it gives the speed up out there because he's a legendary character. Room number 4, tried Vigilante, did not work, then came in with Orcus. Null, room number 5, Superior 6, deleted this, good on him. Room number 6, used APOC, Blastar, Professor X, Old Man Logan, and Songbird to delete that. Well, I'll take it, I'm 2-1. What a time to be alive. Can I actually go 3-0 without trying to win at all? It's gonna be absolutely insane. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.